Hello and welcome. I'm Jules.
I'm Prageet.
And
This is
I'm
our friend
Asil.
Asil.
Welcome.
We appreciate this amazing global audience, and we have much to share with you today.
I want to start off by telling how impressed I was about the last month. It was truly an intense month. You might have felt it. A lunar eclipse, a solar eclipse, while going into Mercury retrograde. Yes, these are cosmological circumstances, but do you feel the transformational potential that it brings? Of course, we are being challenged left and right. These are tidal waves moving through our field, and maybe if we're not used to these waves coming, we are just shaken through left and right, up and down, maybe confused or frustrated, maybe annoyed by the circumstances, not knowing what is it that's driving our mood, our balance, our center, and our harmony. This is why we're having this conversation today. Exploring how we can ride the waves, how we can learn to be in our center, how we can learn to be aligned and prepare our bodies, minds, and spirit to ride these waves no matter what comes, to really truly turn a challenge into an opportunity for evolution. So welcome to Accelerated Ascension. My name is Asil. I'm a channel for celestial guides, most of which are angelic, archangelic beings, as well as higher consciousness like Elohim. I have here with me Prageet and Julieanne from the Stargate Experience. And the Stargate Experience, the project that is delivered from celestial beings, is overseen by Elohim, the Elohim Council as well. Their guide, Alcazar, as well as many others, have impeccably supported you, many of you that are here, as well as the greater community of humanity in its evolutionary process. So welcome, Prageet. Welcome, Julieanne. It is an honor to be here with you to explore another chapter in our collaboration.
Thank you so much, Asil. And we are really excited for this collaboration. We don't call it accelerated ascension lightly. And what our guide Alcazar has said is ascension isn't about turning into a ball of light and leaving the planet, although I hear that can happen for people. The focus of ascension on the planet right now is about bringing the totality of who we are as multidimensional beings here to the planet, anchoring more of our true selves.
And as you can see, we have this structure behind us. It's called a Stargate, which is actually a geometrical structure, but it's an anchor for a higher dimensional consciousness. And this consciousness came to me over 30 years ago through my guide Alcazar that I've been channeling for such a long time. Jules joined us back in, when was it?
2012.
2012. So the Stargate operates in the quantum field. The Stargate creates an intense energetic field when activated, and it amplifies the energies, it amplifies the presence of the guides. And when we bring this into operation, people around the world can feel the energetic, and so many of them can actually feel the different guides coming to them during the meditations with the Stargate. And the incredible thing that we've discovered working with Asil is that when he brings through the energies of the Elohim and other guides, it amplifies his energetic that he's bringing through.
Well, and also he's going into these spaces of consciousness. And when we're holding the energy field, it almost feels like the energy is like on an elevator ride up into these like uncharted territories. And then, so the Stargate is a higher dimensional consciousness. It's actually responding to the level of consciousness of everyone who's interacting with it. So a seal has this ability to go really high, and the energy goes really high with him. And as a group collective, we are empowered to enter into really amazing spaces.
The beauty of the Stargate is that it is a consciousness, and it responds to each one of us individually. And with that connection, personal connection, the energies that come to you support you on your process wherever you are in this moment.
So it's a quantum intelligent energy field that potentiates awakening.
So,
and we should say, for those of you who are new, the way that we work with the Stargate is through these guided energy meditations. And so there's nothing to do. You just relax into this energy field that slowly builds and gets stronger. And suddenly you find yourself quite transported sometimes.
And the amazing thing is that these energies support change on all levels: the physical body, the mental, emotional bodies, the spiritual body. And we're going to go into channel and bring through the guidance and the suggestions from our guides about these processes of accelerated ascension, how to bring these amazing energies into our human experience on a daily level, how to rise above the chaos and confusion that's happening in the world around us, how we can be in a clear space and respond to what's happening around us rather than going into reaction, into fear, into the chaos.
Well, you said it well. Thank you so much. And I look back in the last year and a half, and I see stories and I hear stories of some people truly struggling through the year and truly struggling with the changes that are so prevalent in our world. And then I see some people that are just like blooming and blossoming, and they're just changing and transforming. They're just seizing the opportunity for transformation right here, right now. And I wonder, what makes the difference between these two groups? And of course, there's a huge spectrum right in between. But what is it that allows certain people to seize the opportunity in challenge and the chaos and the confusion of an environment or humanity, and really make this a transformational process? This is what the guides are bringing to us. They're truly saying, the time is now. Prepare yourself, adjust yourself, evolve as a human being on all aspects of your being. And this work is not just for the spiritual people, it's not just for the ones that have figured it all out and now have time for, to do a meditation. It is truly for everyone. It's meant to be delivered to all of humanity, no exceptions, all ages, all age groups, everyone from all corners of the world are expected to join us. And we need you to join us, because the field that's generated by the amount of people, the energies that people bring, makes a true difference. In our last workshop, we had a couple thousand people joining us, and the potential in the field was palpable. It was so strong. It was transformative. And we still have stories that come in from those that have joined that say that it was a life-transforming experience. And this is
Absolutely.
ultimately what we want for you.
And go ahead.
Well, the beautiful thing is, as Alcazar, our guide, says again and again, there's nothing to do. This doesn't require hard work. This is about simply relaxing into the energy fields. By allowing the relaxation, your body becomes soft, subtle, your energy field relaxes, and the energies that are vibrating you literally can create subtle but powerful changes on all levels.
And so this is why we've decided to build up the field for accelerated ascension. We're recording this right now in June. We have 3 months before we do this 4-day live stream from Costa Rica, where we're going to be creating like the main container to really take off. And in these 3 months, we're doing one experiential live stream each month. So it's going to start with body, and then the mind and the heart, and then spirit. Right before the 4 days, we're entering into the spirit of accelerated ascension. And so what we're doing actually is starting to create the energetic field of the whole collective, of everyone who feels called to do this work. We're starting to prepare ourselves. And in a few moments, we're going to bring our guides through to talk about what actually is ascension. One time we had a participant at a Stargate workshop say, I'm just going to keep climbing the stairway of ascension. And Alcazar came through and said, beloved one, with the Stargate work, it's not a stairway, it's an escalator.
And that's really what it's all about. Alcazar said at the beginning of the year that 2021 is the year of decision. And he's saying it's time for each one of us to decide to take responsibility for our own reality, for our own creation, to take responsibility for our own personal evolution. Because even in this chaos, it's an opportunity. Out of chaos, stars are born. This is a beautiful comment, because we are inviting you to become this star, this radiant being that is your potential. And it's never been easier than it is in this incredible energetic that we will be bringing to you.
I feel tremendously privileged that we have this opportunity, and we have the support of the various guides and different higher levels of consciousness. So while some of you that are new to this work, it may sound very, high level or very conceptual and very woo-woo maybe, I don't know. I'll say this. There is visceral experiences that you will have that will impact all parts of who you are. Your body, your mind, your heart, as well as your energetic body. And these adjustments, these guided meditations, the energy that will come through will impact your life, bringing an alignment into your life that will allow you to ride the waves no matter what the waves are. No matter what the challenges are. So we are establishing a foundation for all of us so we can find greater peace within and therefore greater peace without.
And the feedback that we've had with people that have worked with us before is that not only do they experience the benefit of this energetic, but the people around them start to be touched by it as well. And as we work with a very large group of people around the world, we're also aware that these energies are radiating around the planet. They are touching the morphic field of humanity. So it's beyond personal.
It's experiential. And this is the beauty of this work, is we're stepping into a high vibrational field that enhances our sensitivity, expands our awareness, and enables direct spiritual experiences.
The beautiful thing is that you are enfolded in this incredibly supportive energy. It's not that the energy does something to you, but by relaxing, you can welcome it in. So it's up to you how much you receive. And the beautiful thing is that as people start to receive it, relaxation and openness happens, being touched by the incredible love and support that's coming from these higher dimensional ascended beings.
So we're going to move into channel in a few moments, and you'll start to actually get a taste of the profound nature of the guidance that we're working with. But we're not going to do a meditation in this short introduction. So if you want to experience this for yourself, if it sounds like science fiction or it sounds woo-woo, but there's a part of you that's curious if this is actually real, sign up for the live streams where we're going to move into meditation experiences, where we're going to have the alignments and the work that Asil brings through the angelic realms. Don't miss this.
And so, beloved ones, we greet thee, 'tis Alcazar. And we have been guiding this your Stargate experience for many, many of your years. It is a great honor for us to be with you in this moment of your time. We appreciate these three and all those behind the scenes, so to speak, that are making this possible for us to communicate with you right now. And as we talk, we are communicating not just with words, but with a gentle energetic. If you close your eyes, relax, you might even sense our presence coming to you. We are here to assist humanity in its own evolution. It is time, beloveds, for humanity to realize you are far more than you think you are. It might seem desperate. It might seem impossible with your worldly situation right now. But let us say this. There are enough of you who are ready to bring forth a new reality. You are ready to transform the chaos into community, a global community. Yes, this will take time, but beloveds, now is the time to start. This is the year of decision. And more of humanity around the world are recognizing it is time. It is time for more love, more compassion, more equality. And these energies that we are going to bring to you to assist you in your own individual ascension process. This is going to make the possibility come closer and closer to the point where change rapidly occurs on your earth.
Mm-hmm. And so, beloved ones, in order to truly understand what ascension is, what this ascension process is all about, you have to first recognize who you are. For you are far more than this physical body. You are far more than the brilliance of your brain-mind mechanism in this 3D reality where it is accustomed to operating. Your brain-mind mechanism, your human body, enables your consciousness to experience life on Earth, life in this human form, life in a construct of space and time. Your whole physical reality is but a construct in the quantum field, and your true nature is vast. Your science is beginning to recognize the quantum field, that there is almost infinite energy in every point, every coordinates in space and time. The ascension process that we are welcoming you into is a gentle process of beginning to recognize this infinite energy. Can you imagine being able to shift your focus and actually feel the quantum field? Can you imagine being able to shift your focus and expand into a place where you can feel your super consciousness, that part of you that has moved from lifetime to lifetime. Beloveds, you are far more than you expect. Even those of you who have been on the spiritual path, you can receive tastes of this higher consciousness that is your true nature.
And as you connect to this true nature of self, can you imagine, can you visualize that you will have the power to begin to influence what you create in your life? Accelerated ascension will bring you to this self-empowered place. And so, beloveds, now we invite you just to relax and to listen and feel the energies that will be coming through our friend, Asil. Relax and feel with us.
Greetings. My name is Emmanuel. You are a representation of human consciousness in physical form. This temporary experience that you are undergoing is a gift. At times, difficult to perceive as a gift. The challenges overwhelming the mind, the heart, as well as the human form. Yet, it truly remains a gift until the completion of life cycles, until the completion of the human existence cycle. Currently, humanity is undergoing a major transformational shift. This transformation is what we call the ascension process of humanity. It will require every individual to participate in their own transformation, in their own realignment, in their own reestablishing of a new foundation. All aspects of your being will be subject to change. Greater potential within yourself will emerge as a result of walking this path of conscious expansion. This collaboration will provide the necessary energies, the necessary alignments, as well as the necessary perspectives to truly receive the gifts that we have for humanity, our support for your evolution is now here. Thank you for receiving.
And so, beloved ones, as we have said, we will be bringing energy to support your physical body. This will be the first of the transmissions. This beautiful structure that is your body has the ability to transform. Sometimes within moments. Over the years, as we have worked with individuals around your globe, so many have benefited by realigning their bodies towards perfect health and wellness. It is not something that is done with the mind. It is simply allowing the energetics to realign you to the higher frequencies that these ascended beings who will be coming into your meditations, their higher dimensional energetics, when you relax, you simply start to vibrate in synchronicity with them. And this allowing of the vibration can shift that which is occurring within your physical form, can energize you, can assist you if you are ready to allowing your body to become more perfectly aligned with health and wellness.
So understand, beloved ones, the circuitry of your body anchors your consciousness here. And so it is of vital import for you to honor the body. These higher dimensional frequencies start to activate the antenna of the body. Your physical DNA has a mechanism that enables it to actually quantumly entangle with what we call your higher dimensional or your multidimensional DNA. This carries the record of all your past lives. This also carries the record of how your body functions in perfect balance. And so as you are vibrated with these frequencies, there are physical realignments that can occur. And these physical realignments open the doorway for you to perceive with your human brain-mind mechanism the more that you are, to actually be the antenna for this cosmic consciousness.
The second experience that we wish to bring to you is to connect you more deeply to the mind and the heart and how they work together. Listen to Emmanuel as he describes how this process will be working for each one of you.
The conceptual understanding of this reality requires mental operations, your consciousness to be connected and tied to the mental construct that connects you into this reality. Perception, perspectives, opinions, judgments, as well as the emotional construct that carries the spectrum of all emotions, allowing you to have the unique experience of being human, being an individualized being, seeking to understand its connection to all of existence. These emotions, these thoughts, this mental and emotional construct are critical to the human experience. Yet the cycles of learning can perpetuate mental cycles as well as emotional cycles. This perpetual learning, this circular learning will complete as the ascension process of humanity is now commenced. New forms of learning, new forms of understanding, integrating, as well as navigating all of existence will emerge. This is the opportunity for you to receive, and as you have chosen to be here, you have declared that you are ready.
And so the third experience that we are offering to you is about your spirit. Beloveds, you are far more than you think you are. You are far more than you are experiencing right now. You are a super conscious being. You are part of the quantum field. You are part of spirit. You are part of God. You are having a human experience, and your human experience has been limited up until now as you move through the various life experiences, learning, growing, expanding. Now is the time that you have been waiting for. Now is the time where this internal feeling that most of you have is that I am more than I am living. Yes, you are far more. We wish to introduce you to how to connect more to your super conscious self, the vastness of who you are. Can you feel this?
In this silent space, we invite you to recognize the resonance. You have your own internal guidance. What is your guidance telling you about what is possible these days? You see your world. You see your human self. You see the arc of your story that has been playing out these days in these intense times on your earth. And can you take a moment to imagine if this intensity itself could be somehow catalyzed into an accelerated ascension? Can you feel what we are wishing to share with you?
We are offering to assist you to connect more and more of your superconscious self into your human experience, more and more of your vast clarity and sensitivity into your human self. And so we invite you to join us for these 3 experiences. And we invite Emmanuel to say a conclusion of that which we wish to say about these experiences and offerings to you.
This offering is a gift, a collaboration of a multitude of energies of higher consciousness supporting humanity, supporting the individual that is you in your evolutionary process. Know and understand that transformation is imminent and is possible in this very moment. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to drop any resistance. Allow yourself to trust, to reach the full potential of your existence, of your being. This is our gift to you.
So thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you, Alcazar, for sharing your insights from beyond the veil. And we're inviting all of you, if you feel touched or if you're curious by what you've heard, to join us for these 3 free experiences.
We're essentially building a launch pad here. We're creating a field that will connect us all and help us all to ride this wave. So
this is why we're talking in this way. This is why we're introducing you to what we're offering And you can ride the wave of these three experiences. And then you can decide, is this for me?
The three free experiences are the building of this like container and the preparations, and the 4-day live stream from Costa Rica is where we're going to have an intensity build. We're going to be all together with a live group of people who are holding the field, with also the global audience who are holding the field, and we're going to be moving into experience after experience after experience that's going to build. And so that's going to be where we really take off. So we're so excited.
And it is promising to be a very, very beautiful, loving, and absolutely transformational, potentially life-changing experience. And we can't wait to share it with you. We're like, I'm overflowing with excitement and with love about this. And these 3 months are going to be a powerful build-up. So join us for the ride.
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible when there's thousands of people around the world all connecting in to this field. It's so strong. It's so easily felt. And it's such an incredible feeling of being part of a community. Because for most of us, we've been in separation and isolation for so long.
Yeah.
And just the feeling of connectivity is so nourishing, so empowering.
And we're excited for the exploration of it all, because what tends to happen in these energy fields is it's like we'll be like rolling, and then suddenly we enter these spaces of truly experiencing our other dimensional consciousness. And what that is, you have to see for yourself.
And also for us, the amazing thing is it's always something new.
Yeah.
Especially when with our friend Asil. It just, wow, enough said.
Yeah. So join us for higher consciousness experiences.
Thank you for being with us right now. We love you.
Thank you so much.
Joy.
See you all very soon.